What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to a new video on the channel with the SF90. It's actually here. I actually own this thing. So obviously a few days ago I ended up making a video on the SF90 as I was driving it in the Rivals event, the monthly Rivals event, and that is the only time obviously that I've managed to actually take a look at this thing and see what it drove like. So if you want to see initial thoughts on this thing, because I'm not going to drive it again completely stock, I'm not going to just do that all over again because I've just done it. If you want to go see that, go watch that video. If not, then hang around here and let's have a look and see what you can actually do to this thing. So I've had a comment yesterday or the day before, I can't remember exactly, but someone said that I should try the SF90 as all-wheel drive drifting because it keeps some ridiculous angles. So I want to try it. I want to see. I want to take his I guess advice and give this thing a shot. So obviously, like I said, I've driven this thing stock. We've seen what it was like when I was trying to race it. It's very understeery. It just wants to understeer. I can actually now see the stats properly on this thing. 986 horsepower, 1,238 kilos. It weighs 1.6 tons. So it's heavy-ish. Okay, it's heavy-ish. It's not that heavy. Someone said it was like really heavy, but it's not that heavy. Yeah, look at the front to rear weight distribution. It's 45% to the front, 55% to the rear. Whereas I think if I go to the older Ferraris, go to a nice little non-all-wheel drive, let's say, you know, I was gonna pick one of these. 488 is even more rear biased. It's just got a really light front end. This was, yeah, all these have like really light front ends, but it doesn't have the power that's going over the rear wheels. All right, it doesn't have that. Okay. That is what I wanted to show you. That it's more, everything's more rear biased. So in this game, stuff that's rear wheel drive tends to be a little bit quicker around corners than stuff that is front wheel drive or stuff that has power going down our front wheels as well. We've had, I think, the same thing now in Horizon 4 and I think Horizon 3 as well. It just, everything corners a lot sharper than this. It just feels like it anyway. It just feels like the front of this thing is really floaty and it just veers off wide. It just starts to understeer, you know, and I can't really, you know, do anything about that. But obviously I can fix it. I can literally turn this thing into rear wheel drive and it'll probably drive unbelievably well. And as you can see, even the stats there, the front and rear weight distribution is now 43 to 57, as you know the 488 is and the 458 and all that sort of stuff. Which technically this is just like a really fast version of like one of those cars. That's pretty much what it is. It's got pretty much the same engine, right? But it's also, you know, twin turbo and it's also hybrid system and it's got electric motors. That's why it's literally so heavy. That's literally it. But again, I don't really care for that at the moment. I don't really want to bring this thing out to handle. I want to bring this thing out to slide. And I'm going to leave this thing as all-wheel drive as well. So I am going to give this thing the snow tires that I think it needs. We'll see. We'll see. It's got 255s to the front. It's got 315s at the back. I don't think I want to touch that at all. I'll bring the track width out. I think we could probably put drift suspension on this thing. I don't really want to change the wheels. They look really special on this car. I don't really want to touch them either. Actually want to have a look. What were we able to change here? The engine? Oh yeah, we could just put the Ferrari engine in this thing if we really wanted to. I mean, that's cool because it's a V12, but I kind of want to keep the standard engine in it just so we can see how good it is with that. So let's start buying stuff that we actually need here. So race transmission. I'm not gonna pick the 4-speed. Oh man, people always pick the 4. Well, not people. Sorry. We have some of the cars that have the 4-speed transmission on it, and it's just dumb. It just isn't good at all in this game. I don't know why. It just didn't make it great. There's the drift suspension that we need. That's very good. That'll just bring our steering angle on the front much higher than what it is now. And let's just fully max this thing out and see what we make with it. Let's just have a look. Now I'll take it downhill. We'll obviously have to adjust some of the tune on it, but overall I think this would be good. So let's have a look at its stats. Now it weighs a proper amount, 1,394 kilos. It also makes significantly more power. Our lateral G's went down, obviously, because we gave it some worse tires than what it already had. But yeah, let's just get to driving this thing. I want to drive it. I want to see what it's like. All that power, I think it's going to be really fun to try and control. It's got an 8-speed on it. I might change that. I'm going to change that. Nope, didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna change that. I don't want 8 speed when I'm drifting. It's pointless. It is completely pointless. 7 speed at most. We can't put 6 speed on it. We'll do 7 speed at most. I don't want 8 gears. We don't need 8 gears for when we're drifting. I definitely need more than 4. Especially because it's a, you know, we're in a video game. We're not in real life here. And we're drifting a supercar. Or I guess a hypercar at this point. That is fine. This, I'm going to change these to that. Just a tiny bit of toe. I'm not going to be adjusting too much here. Everything is low as it is already. We'll adjust everything accordingly anyway. This is already set up really nicely though. With the drift diff on this thing. 81% of the power going to the rear wheels. 100% of the rear, 10% of the front. I mean, this is set up alright already. I should probably lock the front end as well, but I'm going to leave it like that. Just because I feel like it'll be a little bit nicer to control like this. In my mind, it seems like it'll be nicer. It's got so much power. It has got so much power. Wow. just wow. It's good. Let's go from the very, very top here. That's actually quite good. I didn't expect that at all. Okay, let me make it so our toe is something like this. Am I also on sim steering, or am I on... Okay, I'm on sim steering. This is good. Okay. Let's try this thing out. Let's bring it downhill. Okay, power to grip seems brilliant on it. Like, really, really good. It still tends to go wide a little bit, so I may... Oh my god. I may throw myself into the corners a little bit harder, a little bit more angle. Oh my god. Wow. Third and fourth, absolutely rip. The angle that I just got there. Wow. Oh my god, this is so sick. I'm going too fast even. Oh my god, this is so good. This is unbelievably good. You know what this car reminds me of, actually? I have the perfect car, which I drove very recently, and I absolutely loved. This, the Valhalla. This thing, all-wheel drive, tried to drift this thing. It is a gem. It is an absolute gem. The thing just stays sideways for so long. And the angle that you can get with it as well is amazing. Okay, I'm trying to be careful here. Probably didn't even need to transition there. I probably could have done this entire long stretch there of road just by accelerating through it. I adore this thing. Man, it's so good. This is brilliant. Oh my god. And you save it every time. It's not very twitchy, which I probably could make it even more twitchier than what it is now, but it's just so smooth. And look at the slide you can hold. Oh my god. These tires are perfect as well. What a brilliant car. Don't even know what else to say about it. It's a fantastic car. What a machine, boys. What a machine. Very, very minimal tuning as well done to this thing, and it's so good. I love it. I love everything about this thing. Completely stock as a car for racing, it's not great. Even in real life, actually, I watched a video recently, if you guys know, of Shmi going around the Nürburgring with his SF90. And he said it feels kind of soft. That's probably why in this game it feels very understeery. Like, it doesn't feel like a race car, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't feel like it's built for the track. So I guess they kind of got that fairly accurately, you know, in the game. But, obviously, once we take, you know, physics out of the equation here and just do something like this, because we're in a video game. My god. What a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant car. Honestly, absolutely adore this thing. It is so good to drive. I'll put the code up, the share code up on the screen right now if you guys want to just download this tune and have everything installed for you. If you want to try it out like this, because, like I said, it is fantastic to drive. Oh my god, it is so good. So much fun to drive. Alright, I think I might leave it there. I haven't even spun this out once. That's how good this thing is. It even saves you so much. Like, there's so much steering angle available for this thing. Like, you just pull yourself back from any, like, sticky situation. It just doesn't... It just doesn't give up. It's been a while. Like, I like to praise cars, you know, that are good, but it's been a while since I've been, like, awed by a car. By how good it actually is. Seriously, try it out yourselves. I know, you know, all-wheel drive drifting isn't for everyone and all that sort of stuff, and everybody's like, oh, but it's all pure, it has to be rear-wheel drive. It's like, oh, just shut up, you know what I mean? Like, just try it out yourselves. It's so fun to drive. Seriously give it a shot and try it out. Like, I love my Beetle, which is what I usually use for all of these sort of, whenever I need to do, like, one of the arcade things, you know, for drifting. I always just use the Beetle. I don't know, man. This is up there. This is up there being so good. Like, it literally just reminds me of that Aston Martin. The Aston Martin Valhalla is just so similar to this. It drives very, very similar to this thing. Lots of power, all-wheel drive, hybrid assisted. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's just really good. I'm gonna leave the video there, I think. It's not too long of a video, so I don't want to keep rambling on. But it's a very good car. Try it yourselves. Let me know what you think. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.